kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Now here comes the bunch formation. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Bringing pressure. Oh, and he'll be dropped behind the line. A sack.
Well, Chris, that's one way to quiet this home crowd. This defense comes out and just immediately gets to the quarterback. This place was ready to go. Great energy here in the pregame, getting their offense on the field to start the game, and then, boom, it's a sack, and the air just left the building.
Tough position here, 2nd and long from the 14. He's looking to throw. To dart to the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, Chris, this set of downs was doomed from the start. You take a sack on 1st down, it's going to be 2nd and long, and now you're throwing the football because you have to. The defense is ready. It's an incompletion, and now it's 3rd and long.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quick throw to the left. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
And normally a really reliable target for them, and that's why they're going to him on 3rd down. You got to go over to the sideline and say, hey, man, I'm coming right back to you because I know he's frustrated. He wants to make that catch, but as a quarterback, you got to turn into a leader here and not just a player. Go up to your teammate and tell him, hey, you're going to get another shot.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And now from the pistol formation. On the run, it's Hardy. He's got room to run. Look out. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
That is a tremendous job on the left side of that offensive line. Look at those blocks on the edge. And then clearly once you get out there as a back, you need perimeter blocking. And these wide receivers showing some unselfish play blocking downfield.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
2nd down play coming up. Scanning the field. It's Simmons. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri. They strike first in this national title bout. And for this offense, that possession was more like it. Maybe they flushed out some of the early nerves in this championship game, really executed that time to jump on top.
I totally agree. That first series, it really didn't look like them. We've covered them all year long, in particular down this stretch run, and that first series really wasn't what they were all about. But this is the brand of football that we have seen over the last few weeks. It's efficient, it's physical, and in particular on the outside, these guys can go and get it. So beautiful drive right there. It's sticking in the end zone, garnering that early momentum. Huge for a national championship game.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Porter. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Carr. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. Touchdown, Notre Dame. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. So this offense responds after falling behind. A satisfying drive, but also a relief, Joel. They get in the end zone, they match the earlier score from their opponent, and now they can feel better about things.
Way better about things. You don't want to go down multiple scores, in particular in a championship environment. Great job executing by this group. And now if I'm the offensive coordinator, I look at that drive and I ask myself, what's working? How can I attack this defense moving forward? Take the success that you've already had and replicate that in later drives.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Linebackers making some adjustments now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wide out. Catch is made down the middle. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. A positive start for the offense, trying to lean on this elite quarterback, and Joel showing why he's built such trust with his new team this season.
Chris, that's exactly what his teammates talked about, was that trust that he established. He came in and just worked hard, was one of the guys, and that's what allowed him to become one of the leaders of this group. And now, as an experienced player, that's who they're leaning on.
They finally stop a big play, moves the ball to the 22.
Well, Chris, this is the most difficult part of defending this running back for a defense, is that you know you've got to stop him in between the tackles as a true runner, but now he's threatening you as a wide receiver all the way down the field. Who do you use, a safety, a linebacker? You've got to make a decision, and both of those are a mismatch for the offense. They just have to do a better job defensively of sealing that edge. A lot of teams will talk about building a run wall, but also building a hard edge. And here, they're just not able to contain the running back, toss to the right. It's easy for him to get outside. Beautiful job on the outside by those wide receivers, by the way, getting blocks down the field. And it's a nice gain for the back.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch, and here this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence, and he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
And the Tigers will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Touchdown, Mizzou. Still no answer for this offense. Looks like a designed run all the way, and the big guys up front do a great job for the touchdown.
Chris, these type of plays and these schemes are such an advantage for the offense. You're adding that extra player to the run game by having your quarterback carry the football, and it's so difficult to adjust for a defense. And that physicality of that O-line, you're exactly right. They're winning the line of scrimmage. That's an easy touchdown.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Takes the handoff. It's Mobley. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
To the air, it's Carr. Catch made in space. Look out. Breaks it. Here he goes. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Irish. Way too much speed in that play.
What a drive from this offense. Great execution the entire length of the field. You run out there with that poor field position. You're just trying to reestablish yourself, get a couple of first downs, and they're able to go all the way down and get a score. That's incredible stuff.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Movement at the second level of the defense now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab down the middle. It's Lee. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen, and it's completion for this offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made by the tight end. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking downfield, it's Simmons. On the move now. And he'll wisely throw that one away. Second and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. Looking to throw yet again. Lets it go. Oh, that one's picked off.
That ball is forced over the middle. Against this zone defense, you've got to understand as a quarterback that all the eyes are on you, and they're going to converge. And if you don't manipulate them with your eyes, they will be there when the ball arrives. This ball is forced over the middle, and it's picked off.
Oh, he's got open space. He's in the clear. At the 20, at the 10. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believe they'd have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Using his legs, it's Hardy. Eludes a tackle. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
The short hands, it's Lee. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle. First and 10 now for the offense. To throw, it's Simmons. Over the middle, it's Hardy. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Looks left and finds his target there. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
This was one of the things that was really concerning to this defensive staff is that he is so good after the catch and hard to bring down. And you can see right here he's able to secure the ball and then get some yards after the catch, breaking tackles in the process.
Looks right for a quick completion. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Chris, give credit to this quarterback and this offense. They continue to be patient and just continue to make first downs and now getting the ball across the 50. Clearly now in scoring range. And as a quarterback, you've got to think to yourself, no sacks. You can't take a negative play and knock yourself out of field goal range.
Wide open downfield. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
I love that the offense is attacking with the tight end. And on the corner route, as a quarterback, you just have to make sure that that corner on the outside is not sinking back underneath your tight end. And as long as he stays in the flat, stays outside, you just layer that ball right over the defender, and it's an easy completion. That's a first down for the offense, and I got to tell you, they're going to have to find a way to stop that tight end. Chris, I think the best way to defend these drag routes is getting some contact early in this route. You've got to jam this wide receiver, in particular with his original alignment. If he gets a clean release, you're probably going to get that ball completed as an offense. So jam the wide receiver at the line of scrimmage, play some tight man, and force him to really work for that release. Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on first down, move the chains on second and third down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on first down.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Single back, takes the handoff. Tackle made short of the goal line, but they'll spot it at the 2.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
First and goal, great chance now to draw it even before halftime. The receiver. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense cannot be stopped. Kicking team out for the PAT try.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time, and when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows, you can allow for yards after the catch, all of it, and here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. And they'll spend a timeout here. The play clock was winding down. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Looking to pass. It's Carr. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Chris, when you throw the football this late, you know the coverage can close. And here the window is there early, and then it closes. closes late, and that should have been picked off. That could have been taken back for 6.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He could go. Could take it all the way. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football, create contact to knock it loose.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Contact as he threw it. Caught near the goal line.
Chris, you know I love these type of throws from quarterbacks. They stand in there with great courage. He knows he's about to get hit, and yet look at the throw. He's able to get a nice big gain. These are the types of plays that really allow you to be a great leader for your teammates because they look at you and they know you're willing to do whatever it takes.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score. To cap it off with a touchdown, we talked about the importance of this drive. Getting to the end zone before halftime, and now to get the football to begin the 3rd quarter, Joel. What an opportunity.
That opportunity to double up is so massive. Every coach that we talk to, Chris, talks about the middle portion of the games and owning and winning the middle portion of these games, leading into half and then right out of halftime. Well, they've done half of that. Now can they capitalize early in the 3rd quarter with another drive?
Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. To throw, it's Carr. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Solid game there. He's out across the 30. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
These drag routes are so difficult to defend, in particular when they're thrown with the proper timing and ball placement. The wide receiver can just run right through that ball, and now he's got a full head of steam, and he's able to get the 1st down.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This just feels like 2 steps forward and 1 step back. They get the explosive play on the previous snap, and the defense is able to get right back in and get to the quarterback and create the sack. Really good job by them. But I will say, you've got to maintain and sustain the momentum as an offense. They need to get right back on the horse and try to create some positivity.
Looking to throw it deep. What a diving catch way downfield. Big gain. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly.
Really good teams play great situational football. Here you've got a 2-minute drive to end the half. You've got to go down there and get scores, and this is a massive completion down the field. It flips the field and puts you in position where you feel like you can expect points. Now you got to continue to execute and put this ball in the end zone.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking deep for the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Back to throw. It's Carr. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Notre Dame getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, and it's nearly picked off. Could not hold on to the ball in the end zone. Sets up 2nd down. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And the kick is a squib kick. Taken by one of the up men. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. A short completion of the tight end. A solid gain of 7 on the completion sets up now 2nd and 3. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Here the wideout goes in motion. Back to pass. It's Simmons. Quick throw to his receiver. What a catch! They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. More of the same for this offense early in the 3rd quarter in this crucial game, Joel. They're going to the target that really hasn't been stopped by this defense yet.
First, they've tried man coverage. They've tried zone coverage. At this point, I think it has to be a double team. Look for a bracket. You've got to bracket this wide receiver, or they're just going to wear him out en route to a win.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 30.
With this tight end, hitting that corner route can be like stealing. He's got the matchup, and he is so good. He is fast, he's big, a good frame, and he's great with the ball in the air. He's got good hands as well. This tight end is a weapon, and the quarterback is using him as such.
Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Big throw caught on the left side.
Well, they've been great at this all day long. These RPOs, this one over the left flat, and it's an easy completion for the quarterback, but then you get the ball in space. This offense is doing a nice job today.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Looking to chuck it again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
That is a big conversion on 3rd down, in particular in this area of the field. It looked like that defense was going to force a field goal opportunity. Now you're set up with 1st and goal. You got to punch this one into the end zone. Pay off that nice 3rd down conversion.
The Tigers come to the line with 1st and goal. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. If you're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
To the air, it's Simmons. He's running out of time here. Oh, and they sack him. The pass rush making a big impact.
That is just a monster sack, Chris, after this long drive that the offense has put together. Now they're facing a 3rd and long. This is one of those opportunities as a defense that you've got a chance to get off the field. This is a time to make a play.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Mizzou. This passing game is still on fire.
Man, Chris, this is beautiful to watch. He sees the coverage, and this quarterback delivers it on time to the corner route. This wide receiver and quarterback are on the same page. You can tell that they've worked this route for months, and this one is perfectly thrown for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Tries to get it to the running back. Pulls it in. It's Mobley. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Linebacker shifting around now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this protection has been an issue all day long, and here again the quarterback is hit as he throws the football. He just has never been comfortable, and another incompletion for this offense.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Scanning the field. It's Carr. Coming after him. Took contact on the throw. The ball is picked off.
This is such a great job by this pass rush, making themselves known in this game. You can see they get to the quarterback, and they're hitting him as he throws, and that's what causes the errant pass and the interception. Credit the defensive line here. That doesn't go in their stat sheet, but that's why they're able to get this football.
Here comes the rush, and the pass is incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Hardy. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Well, this is what's made him so dangerous all season long, is his threat as a runner and a pass catcher out of the backfield. We've seen it from them, and they go to it here in the playoffs. You knew it was coming.
He's got a crease. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You've got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And he throws his third interception of the day. Look out, he's in the clear. He's at the 50. Now the 40. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Missouri. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
This is a massive momentum switch in this game. It looks like the offense is going to be able to get some points, and then the defense steps in front of the pass, and it's a pick six going the other direction, really breaking this game open a little bit.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Back to pass. It's Carr. Grab behind the line. It's Mobley. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Chris, I've never been a huge fan of the screen pass on first down because the defense is in base defense. Generally speaking, they're ready to defend the run or the pass, and to successfully throw a screen, you've got to get those defensive linemen up the field in an obvious passing situation.
So it's second down and long here from the 13. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And the pressure's on. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
This quarterback has been under duress all day long, and here it's much of the same. He's hit as he throws, creating the incompletion. They've got to shore up this protection.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Oh, the pocket collapsing. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Well, Chris, this is why first and second down are so important. When you're behind the chains on third down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Time for one more play here in the quarter. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. And it's Missouri with the lead here. We're just 1 quarter away from crowning a national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Looking to throw. It's Simmons. Turns it loose downfield. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive, and listen, they're being aggressive to the end, still throwing the football up big here. And Ollie, it's going to be a bit of a salty handshake down there with these head coaches. Maybe have your head on a swivel. And
he's back to throw again on second down. This time it's complete. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to scramble. Takes a shot at the end zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
They're set up perfectly here, Chris. I think it's time to run the football. You don't want to score too quick. Obviously, if they let you in the end zone, that's one thing. But I think it's time to run the rock like I'm talking about. Maybe get this in on 2nd down or 3rd down and really take some clock away from this opponent. Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Ball back at the 6 or 2nd and goal after that loss. Powers to the end zone. Touchdown, Mizzou. Is that touchdown the punctuation for a phenomenal season? What an exclusive club this running back could join. Heisman Trophy winner and national champion.
Chris, I'm reminded of that great line from The Sandlot. Heroes get remembered, but legends never die. And this season will live on forever.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. They make the tackle, but there is a flag on the field. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. And there's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Dropping back, it's Carr. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made after a big gain. The offense really clicking here. Off the play fake on 1st down. He's hit as he throws it. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
That's such a frustrating play for a defense. It feels like they do everything right in that pass rush. Look at the pressure. They're able to get to the quarterback, but just not able to finish the play. So many times you talk with coaches, in particular on the defensive side, and they will emphasize the ability to finish. This defense, they got to finish better.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame. And they get set now to try the PAT. And he knocks it right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Grinding away with the running game. He's past the marker and still going. They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down. That's just another big run by this back. The offensive line, Joe, doing a great job and perhaps killing the will of this defense right now.
Chris, that's exactly right. They're doing whatever they offense is in full rhythm. They're being physical at the line of scrimmage. They're doing a great job at quarterback, making good decisions. They can do whatever they want, and right now they're building up a huge lead.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Got an opening here. Breaks. Now here he goes. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there. And the celebration begins. All they've done all season, Joe, it took one more well-executed running play to secure a championship, and they do it.
Chris, look at this celebration. There's not another weight room session or sprint or meeting or practice or game. This is it. You just won the national championship. What a moment for these guys.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions.